Hello and welcome back to another video of Trainz A New Era. I am Speed Demon TS10, or again in the Trainz world, I am the original Speed Demon. And today I'm going to be driving from the K&L Trainz website, the Canadian National and Strasbourg Railroad, the 260s, the E-10-As. And once again, Steve and Bill just excellent work on these locomotives. I mean, wow, just sharp details. I mean, everything from the details to the sounds. Again, these are the most incredible, most realistic steam locomotives for trains ever. And let me watch my water level. There we go. Okay. So for today's run from that set, I'm going to be driving the version 1 of the Strasbourg Railroad number 89. And when we get to our next station, you will see what else comes with this set. So this is going to be my train for today. 4 of the passenger cars from the CN 282 and a C&O caboose. And a brief history about these locomotives. In 1910, there were 25 of these 260s built for the Grand Trunk Railway, and they were originally classified as the E-12s, and they started from 1000 to 1024. And then in 1923, they were renumbered and reclassified to what is now the E-10-a. And of the original 25 locomotives that were built, only 7 have survived, and some are on display and some are being restored to running order. But this one, number 89, is operational at the Strasbourg Railroad. And this one, version 1, is what 89 looked like when it was doing runs in the 90s. So I think the boiler's just about ready, and we'll soon be on our way. Alright, well, I hope you all enjoyed today's run, and I will talk to you again at our next station. Alright, well, I hope you all enjoyed today's little run, and I'll show you real quick the other three engines that comes with this set. Here are the two Canadian National E-10As, the 260s. You got version 1 of the Canadian National, and then you got a darker version of the Canadian National. And then over here, this is what number 89 looks like now, working on the Strasbourg Railroad. This is version 2 of the Strasbourg. I think it was to make it look like the Canadian National before. But these three engines here, this one, and this one, these can be renumbered to any of the other Canadian Nationals or the other locomotives. But this one cannot be renumbered. This is the number 89 from the 96 excursion runs. And some of the other features that comes with this locomotive, besides the 3-part echo whistle and the tender light and the Stephen Bill figures, this one you may have seen has a swinging bell where it animates. It's really cool. So And once again, thank you, Steve and Bill, for creating these incredible locomotives for trains. And thank you, people, for watching the videos. And I mean, I still can't believe it. It's just still absolutely mind-blowing about the amount of views I'm getting on each of these trains videos. And again, I greatly appreciate it. And because at this time I'd like to answer a few questions left from my previous trains videos. Let's see, a couple of you have asked if I could do a video with the CB and Q locomotive on K&L Trainz, and I can, but I gotta check to see if it's one of those locomotives that are undergoing the new updates. I'm still awaiting for the updates to be released on the Pennsylvania's K4 locomotives before I do a video on it. But I know Steve has got a lot of work to catch up, so when the updates are released, I'll make a video on the K4, and I'll look into making a video on the CBQ locomotive. And let's see, another question. Sawyer, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, has asked if I wonder if K&L Trainz will make a Southern Pacific 4449. Who knows? The only thing I do know is what they've made so far and what is to come under the projects list on the website. But I think the next locomotive that's supposed to be released is either Pennsylvania's Q2 or another Pennsylvania locomotive that's a 442. I think one of those is supposed to be released soon. But also, I think it's also coming out this year is Southern's 4501. I'm also looking into getting that locomotive. But well, time will tell, and just keep checking on the projects site on the K&L Trainz website. Who knows? Maybe they will make a 4449. That would be, that'd be awesome. And let's see. Next question comes from K-Train BFS, who's asked on my Canadian National S1B video, "Hey, do you like the engine?" Well, as I've said in every Trainz video I made, these are the most incredible, most realistic steam locomotives for trains ever. I mean, I do not just like these locomotives, I just absolutely love them. I mean, of all the locomotives I've purchased so far from the K&L Trainz website, there has not been a single one that has disappointed me. I mean, each locomotive is something really incredible. I mean, these locomotives I've been driving, like I said, they're so incredible and so realistic. They're kind of almost like, or kind of gets me to feel like almost like a virtual reality, because every time I drive any of the locomotives, I feel like I'm actually driving the actual legendary engine. I mean, everything from the blueprint design details, the textures, the sounds, I mean, everything. I mean, these engines are the best. I mean, I really wouldn't go anywhere else for steam locomotives other than K&L Trainz, because like I've said over and over, these are the most incredible, most realistic steam locomotives ever. And I just enjoy and love each locomotive I've been getting. I mean, if there was a multiplayer game that only had K&L Trainz steam locomotives, I think I would at least spend 5 hours trying to decide which locomotive I want to drive, because each of these locomotives are just so incredible. I have a hard time choosing. So, alright, I think we've come towards the end of the video, and let's see, coming up in the next few videos I'm planning to make, the next video I will be driving the doubleheader chassis steams with chassis steam railroads 614 Greenbrier, and also the 2101 T1 chassis steam special. So I'll be doing a doubleheader with those two engines, and I'll also do a run with the southern version 2716, and then after that I'll be doing a doubleheader run with the Reading T1s. And coming next month in December, I have a special run I'm going to do with Peary Maquette's Berkshire. So, again, thank you, Stephen Bill, for creating these incredible locomotives, and thank you, people, for watching the video. And as always, I hope you enjoyed this video. So, I'll talk to you in the next one.